Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Our interest in life starts changing as we start migrating from the periphery to the center. And when we are at the periphery, we are influenced more. For example, you must have sometime taken a ride in a big giant wheel. The most dumb wheel in the world is that of Singapore. You sit in that and you don't get the experience that you are moving. In Mumbai, many years before, I was with some people and there were a few kids also with us. So they say, Swamiji, you have to join with this manually moving thing. I said, all right, come. In other oldies also I invited. They said, no, 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 we can't, we get afraid. I said, okay, I'll join with you. That time I experienced this, what I'm telling you. When the wheel comes down, there is some kind of thing happening inside. And again it goes up, and again, it's a great fun in that. Initially, we have fun when we are at the periphery of our personality. Periphery is what possessions we have, what relations we have, what indulgence we have. Initially, we get attracted. Then our interest changes. And this is the principle what we have to learn from Ashtavakra Gita. Human mind can never remain attracted towards the same thing, same job, same indulgence for a longer period of time. This is manufacturer's defect. Rather, it is an asset. Why? Then you don't have to struggle to give up anything. So, Balastavat Krida Saktaha, that time or attractions, indulgence, meaning of life, enjoyment was different. So from those toys, we come to the teenage. Then teenage toys. They make lot of noise without any meaning. Then we grow up. We come to the middle age. We are sowing the seeds of our future sufferings. And thereafter we go further. We come in the towards the not so old age. And then we have gone through lots of ups and downs. Then let us go for a retreat. See, things changes, isn't it? Now, what things were attracting us as a child, it goes on changing. In that we have not done anything. What happened is we were migrating from the periphery to the center. This is what it is said. Shuddha spurna rupasya drushya bhavam apashyataha क्व विधि क्वच वैराग्यम क्व त्यागः क्व शमोपि वा. Shuddha spurana rupasya. He who is in the center of his being. See. Now another experiment or another understanding. When we were independent, I only, then Everything is lived for that one dot, I.com. Therefore, iPhone, uh, iPad, and poor dad, I paid. See that dot. Then we add one radius to that. Me and my wife, small, whatever may be the size, the circle is small. Not going beyond that circle. Me and my wife, me and my wife. Then by God's grace, something is added. Center is the same, radius increase. Second circle. Then something more is added. Then the third circle. You may go on adding any number of circles. Center is independent of them. But no circle has existence without the center. So simple it is. And we all discover fulfillment, happiness only when we come from various circumferences to the center. Now what Ashtavakra is telling, that when your radius is not finite, me and my wife, useless, then the radius is infinite. What will be, now you are all mathematician, I am Chora Ganga Kinare Wala, I have no education. So, center with a radius of infinite, what will be the size of that? What will be that circle? That circle will be a circle without circumference. This is what I said here. Shuddha Spurana Rupasya, which includes everything, excludes nothing, doesn't get influenced by anything, doesn't reject anything. How simple this word looks. Shuddha Spurana Rupasya. But normally what we do, we take the book in the hand and put our legs on the table and the right hand coffee, left hand. What is Shuddha Spurana Rupasya? Why they didn't write in English? Tad Vijnanatham Gurumeva Vigachet Samit Panhi Shrotriyam Brahmanishtham. Scripture should not be studied independently of our own choice. It looks so simple. Shuddha Spurana. Experience without experiencer is Shuddha Spurana. I have not forgotten. A very poor Swamiji forgot probably. Shuddha Spurana Rupasya Drushya Bhavam Apashyataha. He for whom the sense of otherness is null and void. For example, we all have gone through this experience. Sometime when our teeth bite our tongue, sometime it happens. That time will the tongue say, somebody has to go to dentist, now you will be removed, you are hurting me. No. So although there is a separateness, there is otherness, that there is no differentiation. The one who is hurt and the one who is hurting. See friends, Ubhau tau na vijanetaha nayam hanti na hanyate. Bhagavad Gita says in second chapter. Those who think I have killed somebody and somebody is killing me, both of them are equally ignorant. Nayam hanti na hanyate. See? He who is abiding in this knowledge, Shuddha Spurana Rupasya, Drushya Bhavam Apashyataha. And continuing the same example, then sometime things go in between the teeth. Then you are sitting, then the tongue is working. And when the stuff comes out, will the teeth say, "Thank you, darling, you always help me"? No thanks, no curse. There is no sense of otherness. So Shuddha Spurana Rupasya Drushya Bhavam Apashrataha. Drushya Bhavan means sense of otherness. Kva vidhi kvacha vairagyam kvatyagaha kvashyamopi va. Now, is there any rule and regulation? When there is something stuck in between your teeth, you can do it only in the morning 6 to 9. Rest of the time, let it remain. No. See, friends, do's and don'ts are invalid if you are nobody. See, you are all my gurus. I learn from every one of you. One of my gurus like you, what I learned, they don't teach me. I learned from them. Therefore, they don't know they are my guru, but I know they are my guru. In Delhi, one Amma used to drive me for almost 3-4 years. So, I used to tell her, I said, Mama, see, red light, Delhi, and yet you stop. Shame on you. No, no, Swamiji. And in the red light, she jumped. Police was waiting, stopped. Then I said, hey, Maharaj, don't blame her. I only made her drive like this thing, so tell me, I'll pay the fine. He gave me the highest wisdom. He said, hey, Babaji, do you know what? Traffic rules are applied for those who are driving the car and not those who are the passengers in the car. So tell me what more Upanishad, meditation, wisdom you want? जो थारी राय सो मारी राय. Over. But I have done this thing. But within Nishad, sent him to jail. How simple things are there, friends. Therefore, spiritual life is not rules and regulations. If you have studied Kathopanishad, this is the question asked by Ch18 to Yamaraj. Anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat, anyatra asmat kruta krutat, anyatra bhutachya bhavyachya yat tat pashyasi tadvada. Hey Yamaraj Bhagwan, tell me that which is other than dharma adharma. What is dharma adharma? Do's and don'ts. If you do this thing, you will go to hell. If you don't do this thing, still you will go to hell. Do's and don'ts are there to control the masses. Guarded freedom alone can keep the society in a proper manner. Freedom is there, like driving the car, we have got a freedom. But then it is guarded freedom. You can drive with these rules and regulations. No, but I am from India, I will drive from the left side. No. Here you have to drive the wrong way. Therefore, within Nishad, do's and don'ts, they are no more applied for this wise man because nothing to do, nowhere to go. Things are happening. One secret I'll tell you, if you want to be happy much more than I am, be a follower in life. Never become a leader. Therefore, when I come here, I ask, boss, should I start? Boss gives the signal, I start. But when I told you, suffer. How this I learned? When I go somewhere, they decide where I have to stay. I don't have to think. Then who will get my clothes washed, etc. They think I don't have to worry. What food I should get, they think I don't have to worry. If I am not having health problem, then which doctor to call, what medicine, they think I don't have to say. When they are thinking, I am so happy I don't have to think. Now what I have to do, let them think, I relax. Swamiji, time ho gaya. Acha chalo. Otherwise I am lying down like a pig. Learn to be lazy. I have to do this. I know. अरे यार शांत रहो ना. वह विधि. Like many people ask Swamiji, what is the right time for meditation? Midnight, 1:30. Why that time? That depends on how miserable you are. If you are less miserable, then up to 4 o'clock is enough. If you are not miserable, don't meditate. Good. Vidhi Nished is only for those, I want to do this, I want to do that. Enough is enough, yaar, enough. Wo Vidhi. Vairagyam. See? It happened somewhere, I don't remember a place. I went to somebody's house for taking food. And one old lady from Assam, for the first time she came in their house. And very sweet, cool. And she came and brought some pakoras, onion pakoras. She said, Swamiji, I have brought it for you. I said, okay, Mama, keep it. I take it. My, my story, where I stay, that person is the host. Wife, hostile. Feminine gender. Children, hostilities. And I am hostage. So the hostile, she became so angry on that old lady. You don't understand, Mahatmas don't take onion. Take it away. Don't keep it here. Keep it somewhere else. And that old poor lady, I saw her beautiful blooming face slowly as if collapsing. Then now I had to have tabla dagga. Then only both the things are required. I said, Mama, you know I like green chilies. You have not brought it here. Oh, sorry, I forgot. No, not forgetting. Go and get it. Somehow I want to get rid of her. Then I said, Mama, give me the pakoda. And I ate. And then he said, Swamiji, you ate? I said, yes. But Mahatmas don't eat onion. I said, you are right. Mahatmas don't eat. But then why did you eat? I said, you label me as Mahatma and you want me to behave as per your rules. I am not a Mahatma. I am a Ch Atma. Chota Atma. See? Those who know the old Hindi movies, there used to be one singer, Ch Atma. तो जा राजकुमारी, वो कहेगी चुप हो जा मुझसे. Have you ever heard any Sindhi singer? There is no Sindhi singer. So, Kocha Vairagyam, don't do this, don't do that. You should not. Relax. See, main attention is, are you at peace under all conditions or not? That is important. Kva vidhi, kvacha vairagyam, kva tyagaha. If you go to any Shiva's temple, such a joy. Recently, I was in Jaipur. There is one temple there, Jharkhandeshwara temple. Very old. We don't know how many hundreds of years old it is. So I go there regularly. Whenever I go to Jaipur, I have to go there. And then I also offer water and everything. So those people who know me, they prepare everything. So one lota is given, I pour lota. Then you wash to Shivalinga. Then you keep some flowers. By the time you take your hand out, other person comes, removes that. Hey, my flowers. By the time he puts it, the third person, ये नहीं मेरा लड्डू उसके ऊपर में. And she was happy. See? You go to these Vaishnavas, don't touch this, don't touch this. Could be useless. See? Life should be cheer and happiness. Minimum rules and minimum regulations. Only one rule, be happy. You have learnt everything in life. See? Never justify you are miserable. Make the miseries miserable. Kva vidhi, kvacha vairagyam, kva tyagaha. I have given up. Who asks you what you have given up or not? Don't eat. No, but I have now given up. I don't take non-vegetarian. Take. How does it matter? Even if you take, it makes no difference. Friends, we get entangled in two ways. One is, suppose take an example of money or education. This is a good example. Education. You must have heard sometime Hasya Kavi Sammelan. It comes on the YouTube. That's one thing I like. Sometimes by mistake they are really good. So one Hasya Kavi, he was explaining, Dr. So and so, they are all educated, well-read, college professors, etc. But I am illiterate. I have not even studied up to 6th standard. I am from the village. I am a farmer. Conditioning is the same, education. One has the ego of I am educated. Other has the ego I am uneducated. Conditioning is same. See, friend, we have to go beyond these conditionings. Therefore, kva vidhi kvacha vairagyam kva tyagaha. See, when the fruit matures, ripens on the tree, it is automatically detached. You don't have to struggle. And kva shamopi va, similarly, the shama, dhamma, uparati, shraddha, titiksha, samadhana, samadhi, shataka, sampatti, all those things have no meaning. See. And therefore you will see such great Mahatmas, they are leading their life without any botheration around. See? Spurato nantarupena prakritim cha na pashyatah kva bandha kvacha va moksha kva harsha kva vishadata. Spurataha anantarupena prakritim cha na pashyatah. See? Will the ocean ever think of, I want liberation from the waves? When waves are there, tsunami has come. oh God, come on, go away, or I'm tired of you. Or there are small ripples, hey, don't, you are tickling me. No. Meaning, addition of the waves to the ocean is not a gain, their death is not a loss, because the standpoint is different. Real spiritual practice is change your standpoint in life. If you can change the standpoint, you will never have argument, frustration, anger, jealousy with anybody in this world. The truth is, we are all the expressions of the truth, Satya. Therefore, nobody is wrong. Everybody is right. See? But we are unable to catch this point. What I say is right. No. See, from other man's standpoint also. The day you understand this, what is to be understood? Spurataha ananta rupena. Is it not? Vision alone is expressing as many colors and many forms. Mind alone is expressing as 5 sense organs and 5 organs of action. Therefore, when eyes are expressing as colors and forms, will they be ever disturbed by the presence or absence? When the mind itself is expressing as sense organs, will the sense organs have any impact on the mind? See, I alone am supporting all the likes and dislikes of the mind. Will I be ever influenced by them? And Chetana, the life principle, is common, supporting everything. Friends. Therefore, life supports health, disease. But life is beyond health and disease. On the first day, if I remember correctly, I told you this. Our body sustains because of the diseases. When the gross body stops getting ill, it is dead. Dead body has no diseases. If you have got some health problem, congratulations. How? You are still alive. One day, one lady scolded me for this. Then I had to quote her reference. Then she wept quite. In our scriptures, everything is detailed exhaustively. 3 bodies, 3 diseases. Vyadhi, Adi, and the Avidya. When the body stops having diseases, it is dead. Dead means what? It is no more body. It disintegrates, goes back. When the diseases of the mind, anger, greed, frustration, I, you, fighting, when those diseases disappear, mind dies. Meaning, mind merges back in consciousness. Thereafter, our standpoint changes in life. See? Therefore, Spurataha ananta rupena prakritim cha na pashyataha. Let us not get carried away by the perception of otherness, that otherness is real. Like the left hand is different from the right hand, but they are separate. Physically, yes. But if there is some scratching on this side, now this hand cannot go. So this hand, will you excuse me, scratch? No, I will not. Sorry. Because they may be two, but there is one reality. He who is abiding in this knowledge, for him, kva bandhaha, kvacha mokshaha, who is in bondage and who is liberated. In Amrita Bindu Upanishad, this thought comes very beautiful. Mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho bandhaya vishaya saktam muktam nirvishayam smrutam. When we are obsessed with objectivity, that mind is the cause of bondage. And when the mind is not obsessed with the objectivity, that mind is the cause for liberation. It's simple. What will the spiritual practice? Don't give too much importance to the worldly things and beings. Play your game, enjoy, and forget. Like satsang. See? Ko bandha, ko chava moksha, ko harshaha, ko vishadata. See? You know why the wise people do not have the ego of knowledge? What is knowledge? Knowledge is, yeah, earlier I was a fool. Can there be ego of that? I was a fool, now I am not fool. Then you are a super fool. Therefore, neither there is joy nor sorrows. Is coming back to your own being. Buddhi paryanta samsare maya mitram vivartate nirmamo nirahankaraha nishkama shobhate buddha. Buddha shobhate, the wise man is thus shining as a great source of joy for everybody. Buddhi paryanta samsare, starting from our intellect up to the world. See, Maya matram vivartate. Now understand this word Maya. You must have heard many things. See? In India also, Maya ruled Uttar Pradesh earlier. So, what is Maya? Maya is referred as Maya or Shakti. Vaishnava Tantra refers Maya as Radha, Radha Rani, Radhesham. Therefore, Radhaji never got married to Bhagwan Krishna. The reason is, how can the burning power get married to the fire? How simple it is. Now, this is at the totality level, the individuality level Maya. Our eyes have access to a light wave spectrum between Vibgyor, violet up to red. Beyond that, our vision cannot penetrate. And if we are obsessed that what I cannot see with my eyes, I don't believe, we are under the influence of Maya. What I cannot understand, I don't accept. We are under the influence of Maya. Meaning, in short, all the knowledge gathered through the known means of knowledge, meaning sense organs, mind and intellect. Sense organs can gather only 5 objects, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Mind can gather only emotions, pains, pleasures, joy, sorrows. Intellect can gather only concepts. The truth is not having any attribute, color, form, etc. The truth is not having any emotion, joy, sorrows, etc. And the truth is not a concept. Therefore, be very attentive. Pramana Nirapeksha Anubhuti. That experience which does not involve the operation of any known means of knowledge, that experience is our essential nature. See? Therefore, intellectuals suffer more on the spiritual path than average people. Once in Pittsburgh, many years before, I gave a talk in some university. I don't remember also who was that person. So after the talk was over, the professor there, he told after the talk, Mr. Swami, yes sir, you have presented the concept very well. I said, dear, you are a professor is a concept, subject to change. You are an American, a concept, subject to change. You are married, a concept, subject to change. You are successful is a concept, subject to change. You are is not a concept. I did not talk concepts. The objectivity aspect in their inquiry, they are just unable to drop. It is something like this. With our eyes, we can see everything. Yes. Oh, such great eyes. Yes, I can see everything. Then try to see your eyes with your eyes. Try. Try. One girl in one college, she told me, I can see. I said, okay, show me how you see. I will also do that. She took from her purse, that small kind of mirror. So, see, I can see my eyes. I said, hey, you defeated me. I agree. I accept my defeat. But can you please do one favor for me? What is that? You take, that black thing they put in their eyes. You take it and put it in that eye, what you are seeing. How can I put it there? I say, because it is not eye, it is a reflection of the eye. Eye and reflection of the eye are different. The moment eyes start seeing themselves, eyes disappear. The moment mind starts inquiring, manasam tu kim margane krite, what is the mind? Mind disappears. And that what cannot be rejected, negated, that which is supporting the absence of everything and yet remains as it is, that is our essential nature. Buddhi paryanta samsare maya mitram vivartate. Vivartate means vividham vartate. The same thing appears to have become many. These pancha mahabhuta, they got pancha tanmatra, what we call. So, akasha tanmatra is shabda. But we make varieties out of that. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa. Shabda is one. And this is how one gets expanded and it goes back to itself. So, when we recognize this, the wise person, Shobhate Buddha, Nirmamaha, Nirahankaraha, Nishkamaha, three things. Such a wise person, Nirmamaha. Nirmama means the one who does not have the disease of ownership. This is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Bhagavad Gita, another way. The disease that is dealt with in Bhagavad Gita is mamata. Don't go to West Bengal. We have got all the diseases. They are political diseases. Mamata. And the medicine for that disease is samata. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Nirdosham hi samam brahma. Tasmate brahmani sthitah. Now just check it in yourself. Is it not our vision is same for everything? If we start living at vision level, colors and forms will make no difference to us. We will eliminate everything. We will not reject. We will not retain. We will not get influence. That is what life is. We hear every kind of words. Somebody tells you are great. Somebody tells, no, what he meant, you are grateful. Okay. The same years. It makes no difference. Waking comes and goes. What makes difference to us? Waking doesn't add anything to me. Dream doesn't add anything to me. Deep sleep doesn't take away anything from me. If we catch this vision, then we understand nirmamaha. This is mine, this is not mine. All the jagada is only on this thing. This wonderful thing I experienced in, I think, Stuttgart, Germany. I was staying with one lady. Her name, she said, her name is Maya. I said, very good name. And then she says, Swamiji, if you want to take something from the fridge, you take whatever you like. This right side, in the shelf inside the fridge, the upper things you can take. That is mine. The lower one belongs to my friend. Don't take from that. Within the fridge, there are gaps and all that. This is mine, this is yours. And we are staying together. Ram, Ram, Ram. Can there be a better joke than this thing? How can you be miserable in this world when jokes all around? Nirmamaha. Then nirahankaraha. Stronger the ego, very susceptible to anger, miseries. Lesser the ego, less susceptible to anger, miseries. Bhagwan has no ego, therefore all happiness. Happiness is the symptom to what level our ego level is. There are some people who become miserable because they are strong ego. Examples. Once I went to somebody's house and one old, this is, there also I learned from him. Never go and ask a old person about their health. They will kill you. So I went to their house and he was sitting there. So before going and talking to other people, I just casually said to him, I said, Babuji, how are you? Jinda hai. I nearly said, Maro na phir. Why they say seeking attention. And did you have your breakfast? If they throw some pieces here and there, I eat them. What this indicates? Constantly seeking attention. See? The more attention we seek, the stronger is our ego. Because we are finite. Space doesn't seek anybody's attention, whether it is a temple or a toilet. No problem. See, friends, you must be, many of you must be having dogs at home. You have trained your dog whenever you go home, and then he is waiting for you. He has no other job. He is waiting for you. The moment you go inside, then he will come and jump on you and take his organic salt quota. And one day you have a very bad day, extremely frustrating, and that anger, frustration, you come. Now that Tommy doesn't know what happened to you outside. As usual, he is on his duty. He climbs, you rascal. No, 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 no. So he goes below the sofa and sits because he has no ego. Then the liquid spirituality is opened and the tanker is filled. Then the ego level goes down. And then Shambhavi Mudra begins. And thereafter, where is Swami? So Tommy comes. Try to do with your wife or children. See, friends. Nirmamo nirahankaraha. If we want to learn that whether we are really getting spiritually in the right direction, you will never get hurt. You will never feel insulted. You will never demand recognition. You do not depend on somebody else's certificate. You know what you are. See, friends, this is the way. Nirmamo nirahankaraha nishkamaha. No desires means what? There are two types of desires. Bhagavad Gita tells, Shariram kevalam karma kurvannapnoti kilbisham. When we are hungry, we want food. That desire is not creating sin. I am hungry, I want food, but I want only that type of food, not this type of food. Sin is happening. Shariram kevalam karma. Kurvam napnoti kilbisham. So nishkamaha, such a wise man, is at home, comfortable in every situation. In other words, our Mahamantra, living at zero complaint level, no complaints. How? जो थारी रहा है सो मारी रहा है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे. This will continue. You can't stop this. Akshayam gata santapa atmanam pashyataha mune क्व विद्या क्व च वा विश्वम क्व देहो हम ममेति वा. अक्षयम गत संतापम atmanam pashyato munehe. The one who has recognized his divine nature, which is unchanging, ever the same, never dying, such a Mahatma, gata santapam, he will never be disturbed under any condition. Meaning what? For us, he will be seen as disturbed, but within him he is not disturbed. There was a great master. During his sadhana period, one of his talks, he explained this. He used to go to some Mahatma, and that Mahatma was sometime becoming very angry, sometime abusing, and becoming out of control kind of thing. And he used to go and serve him, prepare tea, coffee for him, whatever is to be done. And one day he was in a good mood. So this seeker asked, Maharaj, I want to ask you one. Yes, what you want to ask? You are so great, you are so nice, but why do you become angry and use abusive language? He again roared. When I became angry? I never become angry. Did I call you? No. You come on your own? Yes. Did I ever ask you go away? No. You go on your own? So also, anger comes and goes. Nothing happens to me. This is the principle I told you. experience without experiencer, action without a doer, joy without an enjoyer, being without becoming is the truth. Hold on to this, friend. These are not only words. This is experience. See? For such a great master, Vidya, how much you are educated. See? All this you can go and see in Haridwar, Rishikesh and all that, they'll be putting a board outside. Swami, doctor, after sannyas, what is sannyas? We have conducted our own shraddha. So we are dead for all practical purposes. So don't touch us. If you touch us, go and take bath. We are untouchables. So they will be writing there, Doctor so many Gadbadananda, ex-IS officer, Government of India, Finance Ministry. किसका संन्यास किया? And before that, below that, Shrotriya Brahmanishta. Upadhi Rahit Anubhuti. If you want to be a man, what is required to be done? Kill all the people around? No. Only play the role. If you are with your father, play the role of a son. If you are with your wife, keep quiet. Life will be a fun. See, friend, for them, Vidya, how much educated we are. हम कहाँ पढ़े लिखे बाबा, आप विद्वान. Then Kvachava Vishwam, which is your place, where are you from, and how many ashrams you have got, how many disciples you have got. Kvadeho ham. This is a tradition they speak about. स्वामी जी, आपका देह कहाँ से पैदा हुआ है? गधे से. When I reply like them, they have written me off. There is no point in talking to him. One girl came, a journalist, to take my interview in Dehradun, if I remember correctly. And they wanted to publish the interview. Next day was my talk going on. So it comes on that newspaper. So she came, gave a big questionnaire, and Swamiji, you can prepare and then I'll come in the evening. I said, I don't read any paper twice. Take it away. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Yes, start. One after another question, firing going on. Ultimately, she got totally frustrated. She said, at least last question, will you please tell me clearly? Yes. When you leave this world, what kind of footprints you want to leave in this world? I said, listen, first of all, you will die before me, therefore you will not be able to see my footprints. That girl got so frustrated, kya karu? And thereafter, I said, do you know, those who walk in mud, they leave the footprints. Birds don't leave footprints when they fly in the sky. See, friends, what legacy you want to leave behind? Nothing. We are nobody. So simple, my friends. As what happened to all the characters in our dream? Do we ever think about it when the sleep is over? Similarly, when Brahmaji's sleep is over, अरे उसने मेडिटेशन किया था, उसका क्या हो गया? Over. one more deep thing I'll try. Like every dream has a separate dreamer. You agree? Separate dreamer. In one dream, I was a king. In a second dream, I was a beggar. In the third dream, I was an officer. In the fourth dream, I was a politician. Has anybody ever written autobiography of a dreamer? But we read autobiography only of the waker. See, friends, the more you become aware of this, with every dream, everything is over. One day, when Guru Maharaj got up in the morning and started crying. So the disciples came, Guru Maharaj crying early morning, what happened? What happened? Maharaj, what happened? We are crying. My dear friends, I had a very bad dream. Guru Maharaj, you told us dream is an illusion. It's okay. Take a cup of coffee and you'll be all right. No, 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 it was a very bad dream. But anyway, it was a dream. You don't allow me to talk. Okay, tell sir what happened. See, I had a dream that I am a butterfly in the dream. But now it's okay. Now you are our guru. No, my question is whether I, the guru, dreamt that I am a butterfly or the butterfly is dreaming that I am your guru. Now tell. Think. The more you reflect on this, you will live in this world dynamically, successfully. Spiritual life is not for the dropouts. That day I told you, like the sugarcane piece. We eat, chew it, enjoy, take out the whole juice out of it. And being an ideal Indian, too, on the way. Don't put it in the pocket. See, friends, that is life. It's not all the time. See, in our religion, there are goddesses. Many people condemn me. You are against ladies. I said, no, biasness is not in me, absolutely. Because there is a movie, Teen Deviya, in favor of ladies, and gents, three idiots. Now, how much more importance you want? Ladies cannot be idiots. They can be devis only. So our goddess of wealth, poverty is not spirituality. But many places these wrong signals are given. Spirituality means, living like a beggar and all that. What? Spirituality. No, don't get lost in that. Work hard, succeed, and then remember this example of sugarcane. You'll always be happy. So, Kwa vidya, kwa vishwam, deho ham va mameti va. So, I am body, this body is mind. All these things have no meaning. Nirodhadini karmani jahati jada dhir yadi manorathan pralapascha kartum apnoti takshanat. Nirodhadini karmani yadi jadadhihi jahati. If an ignorant person who is not yet established, and if he also starts looking at the wise man, and he also trying to do the mimicry of the wise man. Wise man is sitting anywhere comfortable, and this person, okay, I will remember, spiritual practice is not a mimicry. This is most important. Many times we get carried away. Oh, I tell you how it happened. I think it is in Nepal, after the Pashupatinath temple darshan, I came out, and that shopkeeper, whosoever he may be, gave me one chair. So I sat. People around me, they thought he knows me. He had a good shop. So they entered in the shop. He gave me a cup of tea. Real business person. Then they went and collected the various malas, ornaments. Then one lady got one mala. Swamiji, this is what? I said, this is mala. But this is very peculiar mala. I said, for peculiar person, peculiar mala. But this is what? They say different kinds of beads. I said, this is spatika. This is rudraksha. And this is the tulasi. What it is called? This is called as hybrid mala. What will happen? When you do the japa, you touch the spatika, you get wealth. Thank you, Swamiji. But thereafter, then rudraksha, wealth will go. Thereafter, then the tulasi will come. Then what? Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You'll get tired of that. Then again go to spatika will come. Friends, nowhere in Bhagavad Gita it is written what is the makeup of a spiritual seeker. Spiritual life is inner discipline. See? Otherwise, so many things, Rudraksha Mala, Spatika Mala, and is it okay if I make it in silver or it should be in gold? Should it be white gold or green gold or yellow gold? Only on that. And then one day while doing their japa, the mala breaks. Now what will happen? Japa gone. All what you have done with that mala is written off. You have to again start. Krishna, Krishna. Restore. Don't get carried away by all externalities. Remain so casual, so simple. Nobody should even suspect that we are walking spiritual path. Remember these two principles. Number one, non-specific existence is the truth. We don't have to become extraordinary. Just be. And second thing is that experience which does not involve any known means of knowledge. Known means of knowledge are sense organs, mind and intellect. If you hold on to these two principles, you are to some extent caught what Ashtavakra ji is telling. So, nirodhadini karmani jahati jadadhir yadi manorthan pradapasham kartum apnoti takshanat. Therefore, discipline cannot be compromised. See, let us not take freedom as licentiousness. No. Freedom should be guarded freedom. Otherwise, now I have studied nothing, I can do anything. No. We have to have a disciplined life. When you get up in the morning, how your day begins, whether you are disciplined or not. By the discipline, our mind remains under control. Mind is playing tricks with us. Mind will never like to remain in the present. The day mind remains in the present, mind disappears. Nobody wants to die. But if we have got a spiritual back, then the mind dissolves in pure consciousness. We don't go to sleep. But if we do not have the spiritual backup, then mind dissolves in Prakriti. This is what happens in yoga. Yoga is Prakriti Pradhan. Therefore, Yoga Samadhi takes you to the Jada Samadhi. Here we are not telling you to remain in Samadhi. Remain active, dynamic, one with the divine. If this is not done regularly, nirodhadini karmani jahati. If your regular disciplinary life is not done, then manorathan pralapascham kartum apnoti takshanar. Then the mind will take us for a ride. See? Mind takes us for a ride in two ways. When we talk to others, expression of mind is speech. When we talk to others, we talk about our past or their past. When we talk to ourselves, we talk about the future. In short, the mind doesn't want to remain in the present. The moment mind comes to be in the present, movement is stopped. Movement is samsara. Freedom from movement is liberation. And movement is established by sequence. Sequence is authenticated by mind. We enter deep sleep, event number 1. Then mind disappears. Dissolves back in Chetana or the total mind. Thereafter, no event because mind is not there. After 8 hours, again the mind awakens, meaning gets identified with the body. And we look into the body. Oh God, I have been sleeping for so many hours. I have to do this, I have to do that. Mind has become active. If we are able to hold our mind without much efforts, without going to sleep, we are living in divine. For this, we told you 2 techniques. Before we talk to others, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? But then, I know I should not say, but you know, our neighbor's daughter-in-law is far better than our daughter-in-law. Are Maharani, when you know, why don't you keep your mouth shut? Second thing, mind talks to itself with reference to future. See? 1 hour is over. Swamiji is not thinking that it is over, nothing. I think his watch has stopped, you know. And this poor Swami is struggling. Manorathan pralapascham kartum apnoti tat kshanad. That mind will again get into manoratha. Manoratha means what? Habitual thinking. Observe this. Many times we keep on thinking which has no meaning, no value. See? Suppose I am sitting over here. I look this side. Why they must have fixed it, you know? If they have to fix it, they should fix it properly, you know. Something is curly, something is... Now, who asked you? But mind is like that, it doesn't want to die. And therefore, engaged mind is a controlled mind. Don't give a single second free to the mind. And for that, japa sadhana is told. All these small little things are indicated by our Ashtavakra Ji Maharaj. Remaining, how many verses are there in this thing? 100. So, okay, remaining we'll finish in our last lecture, boss? Okay. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.